Hello and welcome back. I am the Jimmer, and this is the Propane 1 million RP King of the Hill Championship. This is going to be our first round of episode 4, and this episode is going to be featuring the aerial destroyer Seeker by Chromoid. It's a very cool looking ship. As you can see, I see lots of invis shield, or is that the effects? Yeah, I think there's a bunch of invis shielding, and then some very fast shooting cannons. I mean, even slowed down, they're firing, incredibly fast. Making use of those custom cannons, a large custom cannon underneath, and then that incredibly fast rapid firing cannon on top. Also has these distraction spinners with heat decoys on the end to confuse incoming missiles. And we'll get this sped up and underway and see how fast this craft actually travels. It's going up against the Speedy Venus, the dual entry laser slash missile thruster craft. So let's get this battle underway. Just a massive amount of rounds coming out of the Seeker. Its main AA cannon there, very extremely fast firing, and the aerial destroyer taking some missiles. Looks like it maybe damage. Will it recover? Let's get a quick damage report. All right, both Speedy Venus at 100%, Seeker at 96%. It appears that most of those shells must have been reflected by the shields because they were extremely fast. They more than likely would have caught up to the Speedy Venus. Getting a little high here. I think it looks like we might even be getting up into space. Hopefully the Seeker is able to correct its altitude. Still eating missiles. See if any of these shots are incredibly fast shooting and also incredibly fast shots. They look almost like laser beams, so they should be landing. The Speedy Venus does have shielding, but it's pretty much only one layer all the way around. These rapid fire shells should be enough to get through, but perhaps they're having a hard time hitting this very fast thruster craft. We see the shots coming through, and there is some damage, but really not as much as you would expect with the volume of rounds landing on the Speedy Venus. It is taking some serious damage now. Let's get another damage report. That Speedy Venus is down to 97, the other at 100%, and the Seeker sitting at 89%. See if these missiles are able to connect. Yeah, it looks like all of these missiles are going to land. The Seeker very heavily armored. Oh, and there we go. There was the coup de grace, as it were. Missile able to break through and detonate that huge anti-air cannon, and that pretty much gutted the aerial destroyer. But still seems to be able to maintain its altitude, even with this huge hole through the middle. Oh, very near collision there. That was very close. The lasers and the missiles continuing to land for the Speedy Venus. waiting for the last bit of damage, and there we go. 2 damage. The aerial destroyer Seeker will now despawn, and we will move on to round 2. Alright, let's get the interface off and speed things up and see if this Seeker can land its cannon a little better in this round. You hear those rounds just firing away incredibly fast. Both fast flying and fast firing. That's got to be over 1,000 rounds per minute there. That's just insanely fast. But unfortunately, it appears the Seeker does not have enough missile defense. Those heat decoys on the end of its sticks don't appear to be doing or operating as expected. One of them was destroyed very early, and then the second is not really distracting the missiles. Oh, and there we go. Once again, that main cannon getting detonated and just putting a massive hole here in the Seeker. And with that, the aerial destroyer Seeker by Chromoid is quickly dispatched from the competition. That is the first 2 rounds, and unfortunately it lost both of them. So I think what we'll do is we'll just maybe have 1 or 2 more matches, just sort of for fun, to get a better look at the aerial destroyer, since we really didn't get to see it in action. Very cool entry. I really like the cannon. I have also been messing around with the custom cannons, and I had an idea very similar to yours, using the very rapid fire cannon like that for like anti-air, and I really wasn't able to get it working. I've been spending actually a lot of time trying to come up with a design, because it seems like it should work. These Speedy Venuses are relatively lightly shielded. I believe they only have 1 shield all the way around, and then a couple like small shields on the inside to protect like the mainframe. But it seemed like the majority of those shots either weren't connecting or really weren't doing a whole lot of damage. So I'm wondering if possibly that strategy of high-speed anti-aircraft cannon like that, shooting lightweight but fast-firing and fast flying rounds, it might just not really work with the way that shields and stuff work right now. What are you doing, Speedy Venus? So I think I might, after seeing that, I might abandon that idea and like go back to building something else. But anyway, let's move on and let's do a for fun battle here. Alright, and let's get this sped up. This is going to be just a for fun battle, a little exhibition here, give us a chance to see the aerial destroyer in action. I'm sure Chromite put quite a bit of effort into this. It's a very cool ship, and it takes a while to get those custom cannons. I've yet to get a custom cannon that performs as well as this rapid fire AA gun, so I kind of want to see that a little bit more. And we're going to go up against, this is the Wet Venus from the very first episode. This craft was eliminated. It is a kind of a jack-of-all-trades ship. It's got custom cannon and missiles and torpedoes, kind of medium speed, decent shielding, decent armor, and has smoke and lambs as well. See this large cannon firing. Oh, and there goes the large cannon. That will no longer be firing. And it looks like the AA cannon was also quickly taken out. Unfortunately, we missed that part. Yeah, as we can see, the Seeker is definitely vulnerable to missiles. I really like the design, and maybe I think if you just resubmitted it just with adding some flare systems, the flares are very effective at distracting the missiles in a tournament like this where Lua is not allowed. It'll distract. I mean, it won't take away all the missiles, but it will distract. You know, a quarter to 3/4 of the missiles that are coming at it can get easily removed and avoid the Seeker taking quite so much damage. I really expected this to do really well. I mean, I didn't really do a whole lot of testing with it, but just kind of poking around and seeing exactly what it was. It looked like it was going to be a very dominating ship. But unfortunately, that weakness to the missiles is holding it back. So hopefully you're able to get that sorted out, and we'll see the Seeker Mark II maybe when the resource patch hits. All right, I think that's all for today. Thank you guys for tuning in and watching. Once again, this was I think the 4th episode of the Propane 1 Million RP King of the Hill Championships. Thanks again to Chromoid for submitting his aerial destroyer Seeker, and some fun battles, and I definitely enjoyed them. If you guys enjoyed them, go ahead and tune in to the next video. We will have a new contender for the championship. Alright, we'll see you then.